So today in the hot seat we have our beautiful Jade, Miss Jane Keys, right?
Hi.
Okay, you want to hear that lovely Scottish accent on camera?
Hello.
Tell me, Jane, so you are 56?
56.
You've been lying too much about your age, and
know.
now we don't know how old you are.
I'm getting mixed up.
What are we doing today? What are your biggest concerns?
Probably here. Because that won't better touch that. And probably these, I would say, is the most concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how long have you started to feel like this?
Maybe a year and a half.
Yeah. Has anything happened significant in the last, let's say, year or year and a half?
I've just got to that age where you look in the mirror, and I'm not vain, but you look in the mirror and you're like, I look tired, and I don't feel it inside.
Yeah, because meeting you, you're like a beautiful
18-year-old
ball of energy, right?
I'm quite.
You've got so much energy, so then
I have.
It doesn't match.
It doesn't
what
match.
We're seeing.
That's yeah.
Amazing. Okay, and what would you like to achieve today?
Probably just this area, really, just sort of. It feels like it's like that, and it just to push it up a wee bit.
Push everything
Sorry,
up.
push it up a little bit.
Okay, so we've had the consultation. I'm
Yep.
going to summarise for
Yep.
our audience. Give me 1 second. So, okay, so let's do a breakdown of what we're going to do for your face. Right, so yeah, you're absolutely right with the jowling here, the pre-jowl sulcus. And the main reason why this happens is because the mandible is continuously shrinking as we're aging. But let's start from the top lateral. Let's look at your temple. So you actually have good temporal fullness, but we can still see that there's a depression here, like a shadow. So we want to do a temporal fossa injection onto the actual deep tissue. So we're going to go subcutaneous, and we're going to go actually onto the periosteum of the temple, and that will just give you this nice, beautiful, little subtle lift. We're then going to pull back the cheek, and notice what happens when I pull this back. We're able to reduce the excess bulging in the nasolabial fat compartment. So we will be able to distract the bulging here by giving you nice, beautiful projection laterally here on the zygomatic arch. Yeah. So we'll create that nice, beautiful projected arch. We'll then inject onto your nasolabial fold, deep alar fossa injection, and that will just quieten the LLS and LLS-AN muscle and just expand the fibers, so we have a nice rotation, but also it just stops that snarl complex. Yeah, and that. So actually, do a pout for me. Yeah.
I don't
So we can see you've got some smokers lines.
I've not smoked for 20 years.
We haven't smoked for 20 years. What happens is it's actually,
Back
they
then.
call it smokers lines, but it's actually probably not because of smokers.
Yeah.
What happens is your maxilla skeleton is just shrinking. So as that shrinks, we form what we know as a smokers lines, but actually they're not necessarily related to smoking. And they wouldn't be with you because you haven't smoked for 20 years.
Easy 20, maybe longer.
Yeah, so it's just that the bone is shrinking.
Just age, just age.
So we're going to expand the fibers here. I'm going to do some superficial injections onto the surface planes, just to provide a bit more fullness here and to stop those dynamic lines that are forming because of the skin overlapping.
Yeah. It's just too much skin, basically, isn't it? That's really what it's all about.
Yeah, we wanna rebuild the table here. So, and then we're gonna pull this back. So after lifting this up, we're gonna pull this back and just tighten around your jawline. So we wanna just hopefully really pull this back and have a nice, straighter and stronger mandible.
Will I still have the same smile?
When you have this, I think it's going to be 10 times more beautiful, if that's possible. No, you still have a nice smile. I'm just going to give you nice, beautiful, kind of like Katie Price big lips.
Oh no, Katie Price. Nobody likes her look now.
No, but you
she's
said
at the game now. She's at the game. No, I've got a good smell with it. Are you?
Okay, so we're not.
No,
So
no
Katie
Kate.
Price is out. Okay. what we're doing. No, so we're going to put some into the lips. So I think about 0.5 in each
You
lip.
did say that. Oh, you said that to the top.
I think let's do both.
Can I just tell you about the bottoming? Because I was when I had my teeth whitened, I had a chemical burn. These are actually bigger than what they normally are. They've not been done yet. They haven't been done, so just check that out.
Okay, no problem. I think 0.5, so we can see you've got an overactive procerus muscle here, so we'll quieten that. The corrugators are strong as well, so we're going to inject onto there. You give really good dirty looks, that Scottish dirty look. And then lift your eyebrows for me. Yep. You've got the lines across the frontalis, so we're going to inject over here. This basically paralyze the muscle to stop the contractions. And then big smile, the crow's feet. So we're actually going to notice a big difference in the reduction
knock
of
a few
the
of them
crow's
off
feet with the fillers. But then, so we'll expand the skin here, but then we'll also stop the contraction of the muscle as well. So it'll be a double help. Yeah. And we need to do your tear trough. But with your tear trough, if we look, you've got excess under the bag. You don't like it when I go near your eyes. You're going to be
not that you can hear them. It's just it's just creepy.
Okay. So what we need to do for your eyes, if you look up to the ceiling point, we need to inject just underneath where the extremity in the lateral canthus here, but also just improve the eye shape as well. Okay.
Wow.
Lots to do.
Oh, what do you mean? Yeah, no.
Right.
Is your appointments usually as long as that's just because it's
So I think I'll be with you for like 2.5 hours.
yeah. Is that sort of average, sort of with the amount of work?
Sometimes, honestly, sometimes I end up taking 4 hours and then I'll get a bollocking from my PA because people are waiting. I'm sort of in.
Yeah, you can't show people at the door. It's not as if you're waxing somebody's legs. You can't go, oh, we'll finish that tomorrow. No.
I'm gonna show that video for when people are late. When people are angry, I'm late, and they say, look. Even Jane said, I can't.
No, you can't show it. You can't.
Yeah,
you
can't rush the things.
You're no sort of, like say, you're not just like plucking eyebrows or something, are you? It's like you're actually.
It's very detailed stuff. Awesome. Okay, let's take your before and afters.
Oh, do you feel a bit iffy? So that's white.
Okay, come and just stand over here. Let's take you over.
I'm scared. Oh my. You can see the difference, can't you? Definitely. Some of that skin, but yeah, I can see the difference.
That looks gorgeous. Now look, if you turn your cheek this way, look at that beautiful arch. Yeah, we've actually made your face look slimmer. Yeah, we've been able to create a better jawline. Because if you look on this side, look at how much it hangs.
Wow.
Do a big smile for me. Look at how much more this lip lifts up, and then look how much more solid that chin is.
It feels a bit numb cause of liquid thing, but yeah, I can feel.
Look at your nasolabial fold and how much more softer it is compared to the bulgy part on this side. Count the lines on this eye compared to this side.
You lose count, 10, 15, 20.
And on this side, you've got a bit of a bruise.
4 or
and that's how it's
5?
softened.
Yeah, that bruise.
It looks so much better. Your eyes look a lot more younger now.
Did it?
Your eye on this side, yeah.
See there? Will that iron out?
I'm gonna put a little bit more into the length of the chin, yeah, and then that's going to help to just tighten that tissue more. But you can see on this side, look, it's
all the way down.
Yeah, and if you can see, it's similar. It was similar on that side.
Yeah, there's 2 bits. There's 2
on
rather
this side,
than
you
one.
still got a little bit of a crease.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna further improve when I do your chin. The thing that you've been kicking and screaming not to do.
You actually can feel. No feel, but yeah.
You get a bit of contour on those cheeks, and it's gonna look amazing, even better.
Pretty good.